So if you ever thought about being a DJ, but you like sleeping, then this job is not for you. Because let me tell you, your sleep schedule when you're a DJ, it's fucked. So with that being said, let me show you what my typical weekend looks like for me. So on the Friday night, I was DJing at Sora in Adelaide for an Italian rave. Shout out to my boy Dematic for booking me. This was actually a really good night and the crowd was really good all the way up until the end. So I was driving home and I think it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock by the time I got home. Woke up like 7:30, 8 o'clock and then straight off to the airport. So on this occasion, I was flying up to rural Queensland to DJ up in Mackay. And this was my second time heading up there. So for those of you that don't know, if you live in Adelaide and you want to play in rural Queensland, you have to fly to Brisbane and then Brisbane to wherever else you're playing. So as you already know, running off a few hours sleep, but made it to Mackay, checked into the room. And the cool thing about the hotel I was staying at is the club's literally across the road, which is pretty sick. Shout out to the man Varley, who was setting up the lighting, sound, visuals, all of that. I actually think some of the patrons take this for granted because some of the stuff that they've got in this club and the attention to the detail they actually do is actually pretty wild. And you don't often see that with some of the other clubs that you play in around Australia. So I was back at the room just chilling for a little bit and then came to the club early. Quick shout out to Kate. She's one of the resident DJs there. And for someone who's been DJing only for 1 year, she's actually incredible at what she does. Overall, it was a really good show. Got to play some new music, and that's the best part about my job, is making music and getting to play it in front of different people. And as you probably guessed it, running on not much sleep, and then got to make the tracks back home. I'll always say this, but I'm so incredibly grateful for all the opportunities that come around when it comes to DJing. The fact that I get to travel to different places that I probably never would have ever experienced before is pretty awesome. And so I've got to thank DJing and music for that. Also incredibly grateful for any promoter or manager that's ever booked me. These sort of opportunities is what it's all about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.